She asked me to give it to Rory, which I tried to just do, and Rory said, "Did you want to say something?" So here I am. I'll just read it to you. I just got home from Connecticut. I live in Ohio now. And I received heartbreaking news. Several years ago, a new service advisor started at Blazius. He had run his own tire shop for 30 years with his lovely bride, Rory. They sold the business, and he was working for Blazius to keep his insurance up and stay busy. Even though he was a diehard Yankees fan, we became great friends. Diehard Red Sox fan. I helped him learn our computer system and how being a service advisor in a dealership was going to be different from working in the tire business. I loved this man. There's no other way to put this. He was like a father to me. He passed away this morning, and the world is a far less happy place for the loss. I would like to share some Joe Cuda-isms with you now. I know them all. When you're being asked to spend money for something, and it's not a lot of money to you, but someone else comments on your spending, Joe would say, "I'd pay more than that to see two monkeys fuck." I'm sorry if there's young ones in here. I'm terribly sorry. I'm going to say it again. Joe never called Rory his wife. He would say, "Wife is a four-letter word. This is my lovely bride." I never call Claire my wife. I'm sorry, I'm getting lost, because I loved that. Joe knew how to double talk and speak gibberish non-words. And then get you to agree with it. It amused him, and he would do it to customers, and I would have to look away to not give him away with my laughter. One time, Stephen Paternoster was standing beside me, waiting to talk to Joe while Joe was gibberish talking to a customer trying to sell some repair work on their car. Joe worked Steve's last name into the double talk by saying they ran the diagnostics on the car and they were proved using the Paternoster theory. The customer is agreeing along the whole time. The customer's agreeing right along the whole time, and Steve is losing his mind, trying not to laugh out loud and give him away. When he had finished the gibberish talking to you, he would always end with, "Am I right or wrong?" When we were giving toast tonight, I was saying that, "Hey, am I right or wrong?" I do that all the time. I'm not nearly as good as the gibberish as Joe was, but I'm trying to do just the same. Another great trick he would play was he would say, "No, no." I'll give you an example. My mother-in-law, Pat, says to me, "Are we going to the game on Sunday?" And I would say, "No, no, we're going to the game with you on Sunday." It freezes people in their tracks and they don't know what to do. This amuses Joe. Joe would tell the most outrageous stories, and you would sit there and swear he was embellishing or lying outright. Then one of his friends would come in and tell you the exact same story with the perspective from his own point of view. Where's Salagatti? Is Salagatti here?
I don't think so.
Sally. He would call him Sally. Did any other person in the world get to call Salagatti Sally?
The judge?
Yeah,
The
Sally.
judge.
Right. Salagatti. Joe double-talked his way into press passes at Yankee Stadium and had them for years. This was pre-internet, so you could actually do those things with a phone and some letter skills. He lost those privileges when he got thrown out of Yankee Stadium for getting in Steinbrenner's face and telling him how he was ruining the team. I did not believe this story until Judge Salagatti came in and said, "Did you ever hear the time where he almost got us thrown out of Yankee Stadium?" Sal was always terrified Joe was going to go too far and would get him in real trouble. Sal was always trying to reel Joe in. Rory would tell you, "You cannot reel him in, just go along for the ride." Joe had connections for everything. Joe knew a guy who was a groundskeeper at Fenway Park and called him and got me tickets to a Little League coaches' day at the park. I got there at 8 o'clock, got to meet all of the coaches, got to hear them give lectures on how to coach every aspect of Little League. I don't coach Little League. It was awesome. The hitting coach came up and talked about how he teaches hitting and how he wants us to teach hitting, and the pitching coach talked about number of pitches and styles and what ages you should do this and what ages you should do that. Fielding, catching, base running, when to send a man home, when not to send a man home. We got to go on the field, we got inside the Green Monster, we got to watch batting practice, and then I got a 2 o'clock game ticket. It was the experience of a lifetime given to me by the biggest diehard Yankees fan I've ever met. Humans built the pyramids, and we make art and music because we have a burning desire to leave a mark on this world after we're gone. I will die a happy man if I can leave half the mark on someone that Joe Cuda has left on me. Rest in peace, my friend. I'm glad you met me.